Welcome back to another Empties video. For those of you that are new to my channel, just passing by, these are the videos that I do occasionally every couple of months when I've used up a bunch of products, and I give you the rundown, little mini reviews on, you know, what I thought about it. And I think I can give you a better review once I've actually used a product up in its entirety. So without further ado, let's just jump into the empties. I have two of these Dove aerosol deodorant types of sprays, and this one is my absolute favorite, the cucumber scent, which I almost feel like I shouldn't tell you guys because it's always sold out. But I love this deodorant. It comes in all different types of scents and it keeps me dry. It smells great. And obviously I've continued to repurchase it because here is another one. This is the original scent, so there you have it. Another common repurchase of mine is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser. I have two of them here. I am about to go through my third right now. This is a great facial cleanser for all skin types. It doesn't dry or strip the skin by any means, but yet it still leaves your skin feeling very, very clean. It doesn't have any harmful ingredients or fragrances, so I just continue to buy this, obviously, again and again. Is the exposure like too high? I feel like the exposure was a little bit high on my camera. I'm losing natural daylight, so I turned it up, but hopefully it's better now. I turned it down so I look more natural. Okay, so I've also gone through this Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment. So this is a facial mask that you can put on for a short period of time if you want to just do like a quick treatment, 15 minutes, and then wash it off. How I like to do it is actually apply it to my whole face, really rub it on in like a lotion, and then sleep in it. I think it has a better result that way. I love this mask. I always wake up with my face feeling extra like plump and dewy, so I will definitely repurchase this. It is on the pricey side, but I think that Glam Glow honestly makes some of the best masks out there, so I would rather spend like all my money on one really good one instead of 10 different crappy drugstore ones. Also, I should mention that I always like to apply this before I get on an airplane, because when I travel on an airplane for some reason, I always tend to break out like horrendously. I think it's the just lack of hydration in the skin from when you're like up in the air for that period of time. But since I've been using this, I have seen a dramatic decrease of the breakouts, if any, for that matter. So I really have to say that this stuff works. A couple of mascaras coming your way. The first one is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. This is a really great one. I've purchased this again and again. It gives you great volume, great length. It's really easy to take off at the end of the day. It doesn't cling to your lashes or anything. If you do prefer a waterproof version, they make that as well, which is called the Tarte Lights Camera Splashes. But for those of you that have been following me for quite some time, you will know this is a regular in my Empties videos. Next up is the Benefit They're Real Mascara. Now, originally when I had bought this back in the day, I had hated it. I think I even put it in one of my top 5 products I regret purchasing, but I got this as a sample in some kind of kit, so I figured let's give it another chance, a second chance. I'm a big believer in second chances, but as second chances often come to prove, they are not worth it. And this was not worth it. Not like I paid for it or anything, but it does not work for me. It makes my lashes very like long, spidery, and just too separated, and they look freaky and not in a good way. On to the brows. This is the, why am I talking like that? This is the Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara, and I had run out of my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel, and this is a clear brow gel, just a drugstore version. I thought I was going to like this, but I don't know what it was. It didn't really do it for me. It didn't hold my brows in place at all. The formula is almost like a little bit too wet, and the brush, which looks like that, is that focusing? Yeah. As you can see, there's like a big round ball at the end, and I kind of found it to be like a little bit sloppy when I was applying the gel. I would just like get this whole area wet, and it wasn't a good look for me. So I probably won't get this again. This has some really grubby residue on it, but I will just try to get up as close as we can. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, and this is like 20 bucks or something, but honestly, like, it just works for me. So that's what I'm gonna continue to buy. a few more mascaras in here. I think they all were in this little mascara kit that my stepsisters got for me last Christmas, I believe it was. So hi Maddie and Tinsley if you're watching, love you guys. So this next one is the Kat Von D Immoral Lash. And honestly, I don't even remember how well this one performed because I think I used it like once, maybe twice, and I just wasn't really a fan. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember. They had like sort of a weird brush. Oop. And I might have poked myself in the eye with it. And when that happens, I don't know, I kind of get turned off and like, I don't want to poke myself in the eye. It hurts really bad. And I just decided this wasn't a good fit for me. So I don't think I would buy the full size of that. The next one is, oh my goodness, what is on here? Okay, this next one is the Buxom, some kind of Buxom mascara. Now, Buxom, I believe is it part of Bare Minerals? I think so, but they do really great lip glosses. Mascaras, I don't know. So this is the wand, which looked really nice, like it would be very, very separating, but oh, I remember what the problem was with this one. It kind of like, it just didn't distribute any product onto my lashes. Like I walked away and it didn't even look like I had applied mascara. So that's not the look I'm going for. Like I want big, dramatic, not clumpy, but I like very thick, full, like fluttery looking lashes. And this did not do that for me. So by the way, I don't know if you guys can notice, but I have sort of like a bang now, which after a few glasses of wine last night, I decided would be a good idea to cut my hair. So I don't know, I just really wanted bangs. I went for a haircut about a week ago, which like I love it. He did such a good job. I basically told him I want like a non-haircut haircut. You know, just clean up the ends so it doesn't look like hay. And then I realized like, you know, I missed the volume up here, but I didn't really want to cut layers and I didn't want to go back to him and be like, oh, by the way, now I want this haircut, you know? So I decided to just give myself a bang, but I don't really know if it's like, does it look good? Did I do an okay job? I just don't know. I watched a couple of YouTube videos and I went for it, and I don't know, I might go to the salon this week and just see if like they could smooth it out because I feel like it looks a little bit choppy. But anyway, I felt like sharing that with you, so carrying on. I have an Empty Sweet Almond Oil. This is the brand I always buy. You can get it from I get it from like a local health food store, but you can they also sell it in Whole Foods. And I love almond oil. I don't think I always include it in my Empties videos. I typically just throw it out, but I thought I would because this really is a essential beauty product for me because I use almond oil every single day to take off my makeup. Of course, on the days I don't wear makeup, I don't use it, but anytime I wear makeup, this is my go-to makeup remover. I will usually start off by rubbing it onto my dry skin and then work it all around the face and then go in towards the eye area, get off the mascara and brow product. So this just works so well for me. It took me a while to sort of find like my holy grail makeup remover because I break out really easily, but this I love. Some people are a little bit like apprehensive to using oil on their face, but this is just so good for me. I think I made a video probably 2 years ago and I was like, oh my god, my new holy grail makeup remover, and it was this. So I've been using it ever since and I will continue to do so. Alright, this not so much is the Maybelline Clean Express Eye Makeup Remover. It's supposed to be ultra gentle, etc, etc. I think it's almost a little too gentle because I felt like it just didn't take off anything. Like I would have to go in and almost scrub at my eye, which I don't like doing. That's why I love the almond oil so much. So I just, I don't know. There was like a lot of hype, I think, over this whole launch of the like Clean Express because then they came out with a gel and then maybe a water-based cleanser, but this was for the eyes specifically, I believe, but I really wasn't a fan. I did use it to the end though, just about, because I wanted to give, you know, a decent, thorough review. You see what I do for you people? I love you that much. Oh my god, okay. There's something really disgusting in there. Just my paper towel, okay. So this is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla. It was a really great concealer. I loved it. I pretty much used it until it was like all dried out. I know it still looks like there's a bit in there, but believe me, it's just about gone, and the little bit that's in is like kind of all dried up and nasty. It just doesn't really sit well. So this was a really nice concealer. It's a bit pricey. I'm not sure if I will repurchase it again, only because I've been trying out some other different concealers, which I think might be comparable if not better to this one. It's funny because I think this was in my 2014 favorites, and it's very, very high coverage. It's also dual purpose, which I like, that you can use it under the eye and on your blemishes, but I think I would rather just go in with a lighter concealer for under the eyes and then do like, you know, heavier, maybe a potted type of concealer for blemishes. So up to you if you want to splurge. It is a good product. I just think that it's kind of like one and done for me. Next up, I have this beautiful perfume by Jo Malone. It is the English Pear and Freesia cologne or perfume, and I actually was wearing it the other day and someone complimented me on it. So whenever I get compliments on a fragrance, it kind of makes me want to wear it that much more. So I might repurchase this one. I think I have just like a tad bit left. She's trying. It's very, very clean, fresh, light. It has definitely that, like, you could smell the freesia. It's definitely very floral, but it's not overwhelming. It's not too strong. It doesn't give me a migraine, which a lot of the Jo Malone fragrances can do because they are very potent. But this is just an easy fragrance to wear. Like, I'm a teacher and I could feel like I could even wear this to, you know, school. It doesn't bother the kids or anything, because kids will tell you, they're honest. Like, if you're wearing a perfume that's really strong, they'll be like, what's that? What's that stink? Like, oh, sorry, I stink? You mean that smell, that scent? But yeah, this is a really beautiful one. I definitely recommend this to everyone. I know that fragrances tend to smell differently on, you know, different body chemistry and people, but I just can't see how this would smell bad on anyone. So go to your local counter, test it out, see if you like it. So this is a little sample of the La Roche-Posay Mineral, what's it called? Tinted moisturizer, and I have this in the larger version. I think I had got this like in the beginning when I was just testing it out to see if I wanted to buy the full version or not, but I wear this every day, whether I'm wearing makeup or not. I'll put it on, it's just a nice base, and I like to have my SPF every day. It's so light, like you don't feel like you're wearing makeup with this, and if you are going to put something over it, BB cream or CC cream or a foundation, it's just kind of a nice base. It's almost like a little primer. It has a really silky feeling to it. It doesn't clog your pores, it doesn't break you out, so all-time favorite sunscreen. And again, that is the La Roche-Posay Anthelios Mineral, I don't know, tinted moisturizer. Just keep it simple. SPF 50. It took me probably over a year, but I finally went through my Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer, the waterproof one. Oh, there's actually a little bit left in here, I noticed, but I know why I stopped using it. It became just sort of like chalky and not really transferring onto the skin as well. Like, see, I'm just swatching it there and it's barely showing up, and I just found like it didn't look the same because I had gotten a new one and that one just looked so much better on the skin, and I was like, well, why am I being a hoarder and holding on to that? Like, let's just move it along here. I had that one for so long, but love that bronzer. Probably my all-time favorite bronzer. I love that it's waterproof. I'm really into just makeup that's not going to move, not going to budge. I am not really a person that likes to touch up throughout the day, so if I can find something to make my life easier, I'm all about that. Oh look, another deodorant. This is the Arid XXX Ultra Fresh. This is another really good deodorant for keeping you dry. I have to say though, this one has kind of a really potent scent, and it almost is reminiscent of like a sexy man. So kind of I would notice when I would sweat, I would like smell like the deodorant. So I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna buy that again, which is weird because I used to only wear that one and it just worked for my body chemistry, but now I'm all about that Dove life. I feel like the lighting in here is really yellow, and I'm sorry, I apologize about that. I really prefer to film in the natural daylight, but now that it's like pretty much winter, you know, the sun goes down a lot quicker. Anyway, moving on, we have the Tarte Pure Maracuja Oil This was a little sample I had in a set. It's beautiful. I like to actually mix this in with my moisturizer, especially in the winter months. It just keeps your skin really like nice and glowy and moisturized. And then another mascara, this is by Sephora brand, and it's called Outrageous Curl. Oh, okay. So that is, let me just put this down. So that's the packaging of the mascara, and then the wand. How weird is that? Now this looks to me like the ones in MAC when they actually take off the wand so that it's like for sanitary purposes, I guess, so that people don't like go and start applying the mascara to themselves. So yeah, that's it. It's just this like little weird nub. I mean, to me this looks like it's broken. Like, where is the rest of the wand? But I think that's it. Anyway, needless to say, I did not like this, so I will not be repurchasing this one. Okay, we are almost to the end here. A couple of hair products. This is always a given. It's always in my Empties videos. If you've been following me for a while, you will know. No surprise here. It is the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask. And this was sort of a little guy. The new one now, I think I had it in a vlog. It actually has like different packaging. It's supposed to be the same product, but it's different packaging, and I got it in like a huge tub, which is in my shower now. So it's gonna take me forever to get through that. But I love that stuff. It's a deep conditioning hair mask, and I use it probably, I guess, like twice a week, because basically when I wash my hair, which is only twice a week, I wash it with my next empty, which is this guy, which is the Big Sea Salt Shampoo. Most of the time I'll use this. Sometimes I use a different one. But I'll use this, which is kind of a bit drying, but it gets like all the dirt out of your hair really well, and it gives you a lot of volume. And then I go in with the deep hair mask, because I feel like if you wash your hair every single day, then you just want to use a like gentle cream rinse, something that's light, just to keep the hair like smooth. But if you're only doing it, you know, once or twice a week, then why not go in with the big guns and, you know, get that deep conditioning treatment, that hair mask, because I really do feel like it repairs the hair, and it doesn't really weigh your hair down if you apply it right. Don't apply it up to your roots. I always apply my conditioner like from here down, and that's it. I don't condition anything up here because I want more lift and volume for my locks, for my hair. This was another conditioner. Now this is a really strange, not strange, it's just a really different type of conditioner. It's by Joico. It's from the K-Pack line, and this I believe is infused with like it's like a keratin type of treatment conditioner. So it doesn't exactly make your hair soft. Actually, not at all. Your hair will actually feel sort of hard and dry after you use it, but it's supposed to, you know, strengthen the hair shaft and repair the damage. I'm not sure that I would buy it again, because I think a lot of girls tend to put a little bit too much keratin in their hair, and then your hair goes into like overload, overshock, and it's like, it's hard. It's not good for it to be doing that all the time. So once, maybe every couple months, do a nice keratin treatment if you need it, but otherwise, like, it's good for, you know, color treated hair. But I don't know, it was okay. Then I have a soap, body soap. This is the St. Ives Revitalizing Pear and Soy Body Wash. I love this. It's just a really nice gel-like consistency. It foams up really easily and has a really intoxicating, delicious scent, but yet it's not too overpowering. So I do want to find this in the drugstore again and pick it up, because it was really good. And also it lasted forever. It's 24 fluid ounces. I remember this guy. He was in my project pan. It's the Bobbi Brown, is it a color corrector? Concealer? Yeah, corrector in light peach. Yeah, I did this for my project pan forever ago. So I finished this up a really long time ago. It's really, really good. If you have the bluish or purple circles, really good concealer. I've been using the Tarte one lately, but I would buy this again. This was a really, really good product. Two things from It Cosmetics. This is the Your Skin But Better CC Cream, which was in the shade Light, which is really like a perfect match for me. Right now I've been using the shade Medium, which is a little bit warmer. This is like the perfect neutral shade. So if you don't know if you're cool or warm, go for this one. It's right in the middle. I feel like it's gonna be a very universal shade for white girls. So yeah, It Cosmetics CC Cream. And then the It Cosmetics, some kind of like lip glow. It's called Vitality Lip Flush. And I used it all up, but it was just like a clear lip balm, but it would make your lips really pink, or like the natural, whatever the natural pH balance of your lips was, it would like bring to life. So it was fun. I don't know that I like these so much. Dior has one too. But sometimes they make your lips look a little too pink. I'm like, if that's the color of my natural lips, honey, I don't know if I want to see that. Then I have this Aquaphor Lip Repair. I love Aquaphor. It's so great for your lips, for like chapped, dry lips. This one had SPF in it, which had sort of a like funny taste. So I don't think I would repurchase this one. I like the original without the SPF. I have another lip balm, which will probably be in my favorites coming up, which has SPF in it, and I love it. It doesn't taste bad. Then I also have this Refresh Tears. This is like a little baby size one, but I use these probably like every morning. Maybe not every morning, but I like these because they're different from the Visine. Visine has almost like a bleach sort of ingredient. Obviously it's not bleach, but it's similar to it in the sense where it just is making your red eye like white. And I don't have a problem with red eyes. Maybe, I know my brother does, like some people have like chronic red eyes. But for me, I just get really dry eyes and it's very irritating. Especially if I haven't gotten enough sleep that night. I'm just waking up super early and like I just can't force my eyes open in the morning. It's so terrible. But I love these. These are just basically like natural eye drops, like a natural lubricant, and they just make your eyes feel really refreshed, as the name would suggest. And last on the hit parade is this Neutrogena Shine Control Powder. I just used this up the other day. Actually, I didn't even get to fully use it up because I broke it, unfortunately. It fell and cracked. This is a great powder. It has some sort of like rice protein in it to keep you from getting shiny. It's good. The only thing I notice is that like if you have a heavy hand, it can give you sort of a gray overcast. Like I looked back in one of my videos and I think I had applied it and I didn't like blend it in enough and I had this weird powdery mark and it didn't look cute. So I found another powder by, I think it's It Cosmetics, which I like a lot better, which I'm going to be mentioning sooner than later, probably in the next favorites video. But other than that, those have been all of my product empties for the past couple months. Sorry I've been gone so long. I was in Austin for a while and I feel like I always have an excuse, you know, but the truth is, like, you know, I don't do YouTube for a living. I mean, if I could, I would. That would be amazing. But I don't. So, you know, this is my hobby. And when I have time, I get to film and chat with you girls and just, you know, have some girl time, girl talk, and have fun with it. I feel like I was extra chatty in this video, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.